Artificial intelligence has many benefits but also poses risks. The Responsible AI Institute is a US-based global and member-driven non-profit which helps enable successful and responsible AI efforts within organisations. We spoke to Hadassah Drukarch, the Institute's Director of Policy and Delivery.
Hadassah, thank you for joining me. Now, you're from the Responsible AI Institute. Just tell me exactly what the Institute does.
Absolutely. Founded in 2016, the Responsible AI Institute is an independent and member-driven nonprofit organization that aims to accelerate responsible AI maturity within organizations globally. So we work with organizations across a wide range of industries, including finance, healthcare and energy, for instance. And one that is particularly close to heart for me is the healthcare industry, where we hear a lot about the scare stories around AI, but in that specific industry, I believe that it has the potential not to only enhance efficiency, but also to really improve human well-being.
You mentioned scare stories. Everyone is a tiny bit scared of AI. They feel as if it's moving too fast and we're not able to keep up with it. What would you say to that?
Yes, the scare stories definitely capture attention. Logically so, there are definitely concerns around how we want to approach AI in a responsible way. But at the end of the day, we also need to acknowledge the fact that it has a lot of potential to improve the way we work, we live, we communicate with each other. At the end of the day, it really comes to putting in place the right guardrails, understanding not only what to do, but also where to start. And that's exactly where we help organizations.
Now, the Institute is based in America, but you cover a lot of countries. How do you make sure that the regulations are across the board?
Yes, indeed. We are based in the United States. Our focus areas are the United States, Canada, and the UK. But given the regulatory landscape and the developments that are happening, our approach is expanding. We're seeing a lot of developments. There's not a day that passes by without some sort of regulatory development happening. This can be really daunting for organizations, and sometimes it may even seem impossible to them to keep up with everything that's going on. Now, the good news is that given, especially in the Western world, where we're seeing a lot of talk around regulation and how we should approach that, we're seeing some sort of an alignment whereby maybe the approaches and the interests that are integrated into these regulatory developments are different. At the end of the day, we're seeing an alignment in the objectives that these pieces are trying to achieve. So with that, organizations should have some sort of a grip over what should they actually be achieving with their responsible AI programs, and how should they align to what may be coming next.
And you help them to do that?
Absolutely, we'll help them to do that. We do so through various tools and assets, including our conformity assessments, certification schemes, regulatory guidance and best practices, AI governance tools and templates, and finally also through training, really helping them understand, again, as I mentioned, not only what to do, but also where to start and taking them along their responsible AI journey.
So we shouldn't be that scared when it comes to AI?
I mean, I would say there's plenty of reason to be both really enthusiastic and perhaps a little bit scared at the same time. But I truly believe that for organizations to be able to move past these discussions of being scared of AI, there is an element of just taking a step down, understanding what are we actually doing, why are we building AI, why are we adopting AI, asking the why, so really going to that problem statement, understanding why are we doing this, and then from there, iteratively building best practices around adoption. At the end of the day, that will foster trust, and trust, I'm sure that's not surprising, is a key element and a key determinator for innovation in this current landscape, and offers organizations an ability to tie stakeholders to them in a sustainable and genuine way.
Okay, Hadassah, thank you very much.